Okay, so in three, two, one, and let's go. Hello, my name is Bryce Tubbs. Here with me today is my client, Dyna Tucker. And she's been experiencing some pretty amazing growth in a relatively short period of time. So I just wanted to have her come on and share some of her progress with you today. Thank you so much for coming on the show today, Dyna.
Hi, no problem. It's my pleasure.
Yeah. So can you please introduce yourself, tell the audience about, what's your business, who do you help, and why?
Sure. So my name is Dyna Tucker. I am a licensed clinical social worker and marriage and family therapist. My business is a private practice serving couples and individuals seeking therapy. And it's called Dyna Tucker Therapy.
Nice. So, I think that's a really important thing. The first step is, before I think we were targeting a lot of different people, but what was the first thing that I think we talked about? It was niching down.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So kind of like identifying that ideal client and target audience, which for me are couples.
Yeah. And then before we got started, what were some of the main challenges that you were having?
Yeah, so before I decided to do this program, I decided to do it, of course, in the middle of the pandemic. And I was just going through a period where I wasn't sure what I wanted to do in terms of my career and next steps, and knowing that I wanted to go full force with my private practice, but of course, being scared to take that step. And so that's what kind of, when you reached out, I was in a place of like, okay, if I want this to work and I want this to be something, then I have to invest in myself. I have to invest in my practice and, um, you know, take the help where I can get it in terms of like just reaching out to somebody else that has more input on how to further propel my business forward.
Mhm. And then let me ask you, so how did you first hear about me?
I think it was through LinkedIn. It was definitely through LinkedIn that I saw you.
Mhm. And I thought that it was one way that was how we connected, but it was actually a different way. I think you said you looked at me for a little while.
I did. So I had been looking at your profile and kind of like your work for a while, and kind of just seeing you all over LinkedIn and kind of seeing what you offered. And so when you reached out, I was like, okay, sure. Like I've been kind of like watching this for a while. Let's see what it's about.
Okay. And then, so let me ask you this question. So, kind of, what have the results been? I know that you've had a huge amount of success, but can you kind of talk about kind of the time frame of when stuff started happening?
Yeah, so I started working with you back in July, which is around that period when I was like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and put in the time, effort, and money into my business and like see what it can become. And so from July till now, I've definitely seen a lot of growth. You helping me with the marketing side of things, specifically like the social media aspect of it. Um, uh Targeting my psychology today profile, and like the biggest piece of it was helping me build my website.
Yeah. And then let me ask you this question. So, what other areas of your life have kind of changed? I know you said you take a lot more vacations now.
Well, I'm trying to in the middle of a pandemic. But I would say the biggest area that I've seen because of the growth in income, it's definitely improved my family's quality of life. We're able to do a lot more things, able to just take a lot of different trips with my kids and expose them to a lot of different things. So it's definitely like just having that like boost in income has significantly, I would say, improved my quality of life.
Okay. And then another weird thing that I don't think a lot of people understand is once you join the program and kind of invest in yourself, didn't you see a really quick return of I think it was like 4 or 5 new clients the day after you joined?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think a lot of that is like it's a combination of like deciding to just focus on my private practice and like starting to put the effort into it, and then like having somebody there who can guide me along the way and be like, okay, this is what you need to do, like these are the things that you need to kind of implement.
Hmm. Okay. So let me ask you this question. You're like, would you recommend other people who maybe are on the fence should join the program or just, listen to me a little bit further?
I would. I know for me, it was a huge like it really helped keep me on track in terms of like focusing on my business
Mm.
because like when we started till now, like a lot of different things have happened, right? And a lot of different things for me. I've taken on an additional new role. And so like it really helped to focus me like for us like we met individually on a weekly basis, and let me tell you that was like a godsend because it really helped me set aside that time like okay, this time is for your business, for you to do the things that you've been wanting to do. And honestly, I don't know that if we hadn't been setting aside that time, if my website would have gotten finished.
Yeah.
So like I honestly, I'm beyond grateful that I did it.
Uh, it was almost like the website was kind of the just the thing that kept us like focused, because as long as we stepped focused on that, all of your other assets like your referrals, your friends started giving you new clients, your clients started giving you clients. It's like
Yeah.
today started, it was like the focus kind of brought it in.
Yeah, like and the thing now is like the website is pretty much at its, it's in development stage
Mm,
and like almost done.
mm.
And I've seen so much growth that I'm almost scared to launch the website because
Yeah.
I don't even know if I have space. I don't even have space for the referrals that I'm getting now. So
Yeah.
I'm like, if I like launch this website, like I need to like really be prepared for like the onslaught that's about to come my way.
So here's a good question. A lot of people might think that they might not have time to do it, but I think you can attest to, once you have the foundation built, the hardest thing is managing the amount of clients you get.
Absolutely. And thinking like you're not going to have time to do this program, like but this program is what's going to help keep you focused on whatever business it is that you're trying to start, right? Like for me, having that time set aside, if I didn't have it, I know that I probably would have like, along with just like life and having two kids and having other roles, I probably would have like it would have gone to the wayside.
Yeah.
So like for me, having that targeted time really helped.
Right. And then also, like, who do you think that like is who do you think I'm a good fit for? My team is a good fit for.
I would say anyone that's in like the beginning stages or like in the beginning to middle stage of getting their business off the ground. Like although I had like for me I would say I was kind of in like the middle stage because I'd already had a private practice. I already had clients, but it was more so like taking it and really expanding it to that next level. But I would say anyone that's in those like kind of beginning to middle stage who needs guidance.
Mhm. So I guess just kind of finally, like, why should someone who's listening just take action right now?
Um, it's the conversation that I had to have with myself. Like, if you want this to be something, you have to be willing to invest in it. Like, whatever you put into your business is what you get out of it. And so, if you're scared about making the financial investment or the time investment, then whatever it is that you're trying to build will only get but so far.
Excellent. I really appreciate your time today. Where can people go and find out more about you?
For me, so you can look me up on Psychology Today. You can pretty much just Google my name, Dyna Tucker. I'm on Facebook, Instagram. Instagram is at Dyna Tucker Therapy. Facebook is Dyna Tucker, Dyna Tucker Therapy. So, and the website is launching soon. So
Yeah,
look out for that.
we're excited for that. Awesome. So thank you so much, Dina. I really appreciate your time today. And, it's been great talking to you.
Thank you. You too.
Excellent. Have a great day, everyone. We'll talk to you soon. We'll see you later.
Bye.
We're done recording the interview in 3 and 2 and 1.